I know you have a limited impact in the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
You have a bigger one if you're assistant principal. You have a bigger one if you're a principal. And once you're superintendent, you have a bigger impact. So I believe I'm a change agent kind of person. And so that's kind of why I'm like, okay, this is what I have to do to get to where I want to go. And this to help more people, so you have to do this.
So your impact is bigger.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Very driven, it sounds like. Very driven.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's an interesting journey to principal. Methods of educating our youth is constantly changing. How do you think the job now is different from 50 years ago, and how do you think it's the same?
My old pastor is still, still respecting, still mine. He made the comment. He goes, I've been a teenager, but never in this day and age, right? So 2015, all the kids we come in contact with, whether it's a college level, high school, middle school, elementary, they have so many different experiences than we've ever had growing up. So many more responsibilities than you and I may have ever had. I was able to be a kid. These days, our kiddos are, whether their parents are not able to pull the weight, they're working jobs to help their family. Their priorities are different. They're just happy to get a meal sometimes. So that's the difference. At the same time, there's a lot more diagnosis for all kinds of things than I'll say there were 50 years ago. So outside of being a principal, you're a nurse, your mom, your dad, you're a friend, you're a social worker, you're everything to all people all the time. Even when I'm not in this building and I'm at HEB and somebody sees me, I have a question, Inspector, and I dare not say, oh, no, I'm off the clock.
I'm off duty.
Yeah, you're never off duty. So that's kind of like, I think that's the difference, Yes, it's the same to where our job is to serve our students, serve our community, serve our parents. Yes, it's the same. I am the head of the school, if you will, the face of the school, if you will. But it's more in depth than it used to be, and you have multiple facets to your job besides just holding the building down.
Right.
Accountability is a big thing, and you get measured on that. Whether you're the principal, whether you're the superintendent, somebody's always looking. Or somebody's always asking questions to be like, well, why isn't this happening? What is this? Or you did this well, why didn't they do that? So you're being compared, whether it's from district to district, school to school. Media does it, whether they say, I'm going to pull this story in your school, and I think you're a bad school, and you guys are great, I'm going to put this story out there about your school. So again, media, social media rather, everybody has an input or opinion on whether it's right or wrong, true or not. So you're always judged. So there's difference, I'll say more differences sometimes than similarity, just because of the time and the era that we're in right now.
Right, that's interesting. So the two big ones, the social media is you're judged and it's put out there for everybody. And then you have more roles to fill than maybe somebody did a while back. Maybe they just taught.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. Well, if you could fix one problem with a magic wand, what would it be?
If I could fix one problem, I would get every student the same level playing field. And what I mean by that is you have students who come ready to learn, meaning all of their socio and emotional needs are met. Financially, they're set. Their parents read to them growing up K through 5, and they're above grade level. If I could give every student that would just make the world a better place. That takes away just the uneven playing field, and every student would have what they need, and then it would change the system.
Right.
And so that's my goal as a principal, but the reality is that it's not reality.
Because that would start, like you said, reading to them as children. That's where it would need to start.
But some parents, we have parents who work 2 or 3 jobs. They can. It's not that they don't want to, but they parent a different way. Their parenting is, hey, I'm working 3 jobs so I can make sure you get to go to school.
Right.
I didn't get to go to school, so you get to go to school.
Right.
And you better do well. And that's it. And other parents, well, I'm staying at home with my children because I choose to.
Mhm.
and I can afford to. And so that looks and sounds different. So both parents love their child, but the way that they support them is different.
Different.
It's not wrong. It's just different.
Mhm.
So educating my teachers, whoever, everybody about every parent is involved. They're involved in a different way, and people
Mhm.
don't see that, realize that. They think because they didn't come to PTA meeting, they're not involved. No, they're involved. You know, so educate.
They're working.
It's a different, and so you
Mhm.
educate people so they understand that. And so when they have Johnny, Sarah, Michael in the classroom, they don't judge them or prejudge them before it's time to learn. Because
Right.
if you do that, you're going to teach them a certain way,
Mhm.
or you're gonna be like, I don't think she can do it, you know, and that can't happen.
Right.
And so my job is to educate everybody about all things,
Mm.
so that we can serve every child that walks through the door.
That's great. That's great.